Hi, Paula. How are you?
Good. How
Paula,
are you
why don't
guys
you
doing?
introduce yourself to the listening audience? Paula, what's your last name?
My name is Paula Lewis, and I'm from the Grand Canyon Wolf Recovery Project.
Yay!
How's it going up there?
Well, we're working on it.
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
That's why it's a project.
That's right.
Now, when we're talking about wolf, we're talking about the Mexican gray wolf, correct?
Yes, the Mexican gray wolf, which is the Canis lupus bailey, scientific name.
I know lupus. That's
Yes.
all. That's all I got. But what is the? I'm a little unsure of the history of the Mexican gray wolf with the Grand Canyon.
Well, there are species that the wolves were part of the historic range in the
Okay.
Grand Canyon. So, but those species have now been exterminated. So
Is that because of hunting or?
yeah, back way whenever
Oh,
So-
when those fun
Hunting,
people
ranching.
came around.
Yes.
Yeah, they like
Yeah.
to keep the carnivore population
That's
down.
right. So
there'd
Get
be
that wolf
cows.
away from my chickens. That kind of thing.
Exactly.
Alrighty.
But so now the Mexican gray wolf, it's a historic range for the Mexican gray wolf, and the Grand Canyon can sustain, due to research that's been done by wildlife professionals, can sustain up to 200 wolves. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Without actually affecting the crazy river runners that go down there and
That's
hanging out on the beach and all that.
Correct. Yeah.
Because there's the professional river runner, and
Yeah.
then there's all the other people I know.
Yeah, there's
Right.
nothing to worry about.
Okay, good.
No need to worry.
So how do you go about that process? Do you find a zoo that's got one and fly them in and pray?
No, there are currently approximately about 50 Mexican gray wolves in the wild, which is an area that's called the Blue Range Wolf Recovery Area. And
Okay.
it's in New Mexico and in Arizona.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And so we are hoping that eventually, after some current changes, hopefully some
Laws.
changes will happen, that the Mexican gray wolf can just naturally disperse up to the Grand Canyon region.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so that's our hope. But in
Right.
the meantime, what we're trying to do is, we're advocating for the Mexican gray wolf. We're talking to people in the community and going into classes. We're going to NAU, and we're at every possible event that we can be at, and to educate people that this is a great potential. And the Grand Canyon region, there's plenty of prey up there. It's it's beautiful. It's perfect habitat for wolves. So
Basically regaining a balance.
exactly, and that's one of our little slogans, is restoring the balance. So it's really important to have them up there.
So how do we come into the equation? It's obviously you can be here to inform us, but how do we, as just the me with a microphone, other than being able to watch a cool documentary on it, what can I do?
As any nonprofit organization, which we are, we're a coalition. We have over a dozen different conservation groups, zoos, and individuals that are part of our group, like the Grand Canyon Wildlands Council, the Defenders of Wildlife, ADLA, which is Animal Defense League of Arizona, Sierra Club, just to name a few. But
Right.
What people can do, is help us out by. We have a great opportunity during the summer is to come up and do the education for us. Be at the canyon, and you can volunteer at the North and the South Rim. You can, if you volunteer for four or more days in a row, you get a small stipend, and your gas reimbursed. And
Nice.
in other ways you can help, we always need volunteers, particularly during the summer up at the canyon. We're educating not only people within this country, but, the Grand Canyon's known for its international
Oh, yeah.
tourism.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And you'd be surprised at how many people are really, really supportive of our work. And
Sure.
so that's what we need. We need volunteers to help with that. We need volunteers to just come into the office and do data entry and just, get the word out that
Absolutely.
we exist here in Flagstaff. And
Where is the office?
the office is on the corner of Eldon and Birch, East Eldon and Birch.
Oh, so just
Cute
right
little
over here.
house. Yeah, just up there.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's good work, and we really are trying to let people know that this is going to happen. And wolves are just incredible creatures, and they need to be back up there. They need to be back in their historic range, and
The condors, everything that has
Exactly.
been reintroduced up there. Have
Yes.
been, they've added to my experience at the Grand Canyon. I know that.
and the condors could certainly benefit from wolves up there too, because they
The wolves
they're
leave
scavengers,
carrion.
exactly, and then they don't have to worry about lead poisoning.
Yeah. Another topic altogether.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. So when you're talking about doing the volunteering up at the canyon in the south or the north, what kind of what are you talking about? Do you have days there?
Yes, we're actually, we have to get permits to be in the free speech area, and in the north and the
I'm
south.
sorry, did you just say you had to get a permit to be in a free speech area?
That sounds a little bit counterproductive.
Anyway.
Right. Okay, go ahead.
It's one of the steps. But so we have
Apparently
a bunch.
so. The step is just to be able to talk.
We
sorry,
have the opportunity to go up there, and so we've already been up there for the last 2 weeks, beginning June 1st, and we're up at the South and the North Rim. And people can, email me, call me, and if they want to help out. So basically, they're up there. They have a table. There's a nice shade.
Is there training so we'd know
what
Okay,
definitely training.
what we're talking about?
Yes, because
I could say lupus,
right?
But I wouldn't be able to give much more.
We just need people who are outgoing, who feel comfortable talking to the public, and who aren't shy, and who are compassionate and passionate about conservation, about just wolves in general, obviously, but specifically the Mexican gray wolf. There's 50 in the wild, and we need to increase that number.
Well, if somebody wanted to find out more information on how they can volunteer, what website would they go to?
They could go to www.gcwolfrecovery.org. And then you can go to the volunteer section, and there's a little calendar on there as well that they could look at and see the dates. And
do you have to spend a day, or could you do like an hour here or there?
It's tough. I mean, why would you want to go to the canyon and only do it for an hour? I mean, we try to get at least 4 hours out of somebody,
gotcha.
So then they can make a day of it, or even more so that they can get up there and spend an entire weekend. We have.
If you're going to the North Rim, you might as well spend a few days.
You may as well.
Oh, yeah, if you're going to the North Rim.
And we have great volunteers. I love my volunteers. And, I really rely heavily on them. And we've got this wonderful family with the kids that come up and, all ranges of ages and families. And it's just fantastic. We just did this service learning project a couple of weeks ago, and it was awesome. We had about 10 Native American students from Arizona and New Mexico, and they did this service learning project. They learned about us. They were able to learn how to educate people and convey our message, and they got to do artwork and read about Aldo Leopold, and they went on a hike. It was fantastic, and the kids did great. So all aspects, all kinds of people need to just come up there and experience it.
GCWolfrecovery.org.
Correct.
And a local number to get a hold of you, Paula?
928-202-1325.
Wonderful. Thank you for taking time and coming in.
Thank you guys. This is great.
It was great meeting you, Paula.
Thanks.
It is. It's always something I need to learn more.
Well, thanks, you guys.
Thank you very much. It is 7:55. We'll be back with something else after this.